Good morning and welcome to Beatrice's Weekly Health Tips. The past 2 weeks I explained to you what is GAPS and what can GAPS do for you. So today I'm going to talk about the amazing gut flora. What is this gut flora and what does it do to us and for us? You could compare the gut flora to the soil of a tree, the soil of a plant. It's a living community of bacteria, viruses, enzymes, parasites, protozoa, etc., all working together. They usually work pretty well together unless we disturb them. The gut flora feeds absolutely every single cells and every single system in the body. We know that it's involved in the brain, in the heart, in the liver, in the kidney, in the feet, in your fingernails, whatever. Scientists have showed that 90% of our cells and our genetic material are issued from the gut flora. So this is to show you how important this is and how unknown it has been thus far. Fortunately, there are more and more research that are really looking into the amazing gut flora and its properties and what we can do to help people improve their health. If we were sterilizing the gut, we would die. We can absolutely not live without these bugs inside of us. Not only we cannot live without them, but they're protecting us. They are the one, if the flora is in balance, that are going to protecting us from big viruses, big invaders. If there was an epidemic of flu, we had the swine flu a few years ago, and we will have others. If we don't have a healthy and properly balanced gut flora, then there is more chances that we would get that flu, or we would get that super virus that, from time to time are menacing our society. If we were going to spread the surface of the small intestine. The small intestine is where we absorb our nutrients, and that's where we have all these microvilli that are feeding us, and they are fed themselves by the flora. So if we were going to spread that, it would be the size of the tennis court. This is to show you the importance that this part of our digestive system has. This is really where we are fed, where we are absorbing every single of our nutrients. But it's also where we can absorb toxins. We can absorb particles of food that is not well digested. And this is why it is so important that we take care of our digestive system, and especially this small intestine part. Our entire gut, from the very beginning, which is the mouth, to the end, which is the anus, is covered with a thick band of gut flora, again made of bacteria, virus, parasite, yeast, etc. This flora produces vitamins, it produces enzymes, and it naturally chelates heavy metals and chemicals. So again, we have an epidemic of children and adults that are suffering from heavy metal toxicity. Again and again, work on the gut flora if you want its gut flora to do its job. Chelating comes from the Greek word chele, which means claw. The gut bacteria grabs toxins, and they don't let them go until they leave the body. Proof of that, there is a study that was done on rats. One group of rats was given antibiotics, then mercury. The second group of rats was given just mercury. The first group developed mercury toxicity. The second group did not develop mercury toxicity. So the flora again protects us if it's healthy. The gut flora synthesizes vitamins, specifically B vitamins, but also vitamin K, K1 and K2, and many other nutrients. I have seen for years many blood test analysis, and a lot of people have anemia. they're not necessarily lacking iron, but they're lacking B vitamins, such as B12 or B6. These B vitamins contributes to anemia when they're lacking. And again, this is a gut flora that is producing them. So giving B vitamins may be useful for a short while, but on the long term, what you need to do is to work on the flora. 85% of our immune system is in the gut flora. This is the biggest organ of our immune system. If the gut flora is damaged, then there is an imbalance between the two arms, the two parts of the immune system that we call Th1 and Th2. They are ideally in balance. They equilibrate each other, but this is due to the gut flora. When the gut flora is disturbed, then the immune system cannot do its job properly. You have to know also that on any given day, we know now that the gut flora contains about 3,000 pathogens. So you do have Streptococcus, you do have E. coli, you do have H. pylori. We all do have that. But they're totally under the control of the healthy gut flora, if the flora stays healthy, of course. So you see, there's so many reasons why we need to work on that. And the best thing you can do if you want to improve your gut flora, not only eat GAPS but specifically insist on the fermented food. Fermented food is the ticket. It's the key if you want to rebalance, re-nourish, re-equilibrate your gut flora, which means your whole body, head to toe. We need a healthy gut flora. And I will talk more about this in the next podcast, how to ferment food, what you need to do, how to start. Because if you want to make a change in your health, you have to start now. And the best thing you can do is to start eating fermented food. So until then, I wish you a very wonderful week, and I'll see you next Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a great day. Bye.